everyone. I am here at Emory University getting ready to have kidney surgery on Thursday. And I am staying at the Mason House with my amazing, beautiful donor, Marie Smith Lacey.
Hi, Asheville.
And I just wanted to introduce you to her and tell you a little bit about what we're up to and the process. Right now, we are 2 days away from surgery, but we just took our COVID test and we were okay as
No
far as
news
we
is
know.
good news.
Haven't heard anything. We are now looking at the clock and seeing how much longer we can go to the store to get bourbon
Or tequila.
or tequila, and we're gonna figure out what kind of meal to have tonight. While
You still want to do some more Louisiana, so that's fine. We'll go straight on over there
being
and
so
get.
close,
I know.
you're down south. You're from the Gulf Coast. You live right on the Gulf Coast,
I
and
do.
I am jealous. That's where we grew up, going to high school together. Um, Marie heard that I needed a kidney and decided to step up about a year and a half ago. And we've been going through the process.
It took a little longer because it hit right in the middle of COVID, which kind of took us back a little bit. We were just talking about it just a little while ago, saying what a punch in the gut it was. That everything came to a screeching halt.
It was
Huge
tough.
unknown about that. It was just like, wow. And then when we both got the phone call from our coordinators that said, "Hey, we're a go. We're starting to schedule." It's like, okay, let's go. How fast can we do this? It's been an emotional journey, but I think we've learned a lot. And we both have had amazing coordinators that have really made everything go so much more smoothly.
Right. And Emory has an amazing all transplants department. And they really take you through whether you're waiting for a deceased donor or you have a living donor or you need a living donor that switches with another one that might be more your blood type or compatible. They have lots of different ways that they can help you if you have issues. So I'm very thankful for that. I've been part of Emory's kind of family, I guess, for about 6 years. And so this process has been amazing, though, and the doctors are amazing, the staff is amazing, everyone is very conscientious about the COVID. They're very
Very
kind
careful.
and careful. And we're staying here at the Mason House, which is reduced funding for transplant patients. So if you stay at the Mason House, it's on campus.
It's like a bed and breakfast. It's very much like
Yes,
a very safe bed and breakfast, and the staff is amazing. It's the same. I want to say it's a staff of like 4 people. They're like resident advisors. They know you, and there's several people who have been here for months at a
Yeah.
time. And we met a
There's
sweet lady who was here. She had a
double
double
lung
transplant.
transplant. Can you imagine a double lung transplant? It's hard to even believe that that exists. And she was talking and socially, she was getting ready to go home from here. And we're like a kind of halfway house. Like Matt is going to be staying here while I'm going through this because he's close to the hospital. And because of COVID, he can't stay in the room with me. Luckily, Marie and I will be
On the
close
same
while
floor.
we can socialize. But
Yeah, I was super excited when the doctor said that as soon as we had the surgery, they want us up and walking around. And I said, well, so can I go to her room? He's like, absolutely, y'all can go visit each other's rooms. And I was like, I'm not going to have
walks.
to do like the open gown thing, right? Like, I'm not going to be walking, like holding my stuff,
We're going to
in
be
the back.
the
And he
West
said,
Wing.
no,
We're going
you
to be
can
walking and talking.
walking and talking,
Right.
walking and talking. But I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm putting pants on.
We'll put pants on if we're going to Facebook Live it.
Ooh.
No, we're not Facebook Living it. I'm kidding. That's not happening.
Ooh.
So.
Sorry to get some of my friends excited there. Sorry.
Woohoo. But yeah, so
That's
I don't
us.
know. Is that about it? Like we're
That's
we're
about it.
real. It's
Well-
nerve wracking. I keep thinking.
Well, it's frightening too when you think about, from being the donor side of it. there's so many things about an unknown, but believe it or not, there's so many people out there. There's probably somebody that you know right now who has actually been a kidney donor who really hasn't shared it. This is part of the reason why we're doing this, is to share that there's so many resources out there. Like Wake Forest, Oshner has also an amazing program, and also Emory. But if you can go and if you're close to a facility like that, it's amazing because you have all the resources there. You've got the support.
Right.
There's a lot of things that are not covered, like the travel expenses, which is why Michele and Matt have raised so much money to cover Michael, my husband's, and my travel expenses, because there are a lot of things that I had to travel up here to do.
And a lot of y'all, like, I've had so many great friends that have donated to that, and that's exactly what you did for us and for me, is to be able to pay for all of Marie and her husband's expenses as they had to come up to Emory, travel here, and do testing. It also helped pay for my expenses traveling down and from Asheville.
You guys are going to be here for what? How many weeks?
And we're going to be here, and that's the thing, is that because of COVID, we were planning on doing another. We've done a few small fund drives, but because of COVID, we had to not do it, and which we were planning. We had a whole thing about, okay, we're going to be doing a raffle, and I had all these great businesses that donated stuff, and then I couldn't go through with it because those same businesses were hurting so badly from being forced to shut down and for a while, and then this started happening so fast. So so we were able to use the money we raised in the last round to get us here and to this point. Now it's a little trickier. We don't know how things move forward, like after the surgery, how long I'm going to be in the hospital, how long Matt is going to have to be here, and then I'll come back here where we are now at the Mason house just after the surgery, and I don't know how long that'll be, but we're looking at a minimum of 2 weeks to a month, and then I can start going back to Asheville and just coming back once a month for testing.
And I get to go home hopefully Sunday. Right. So, and basically, yes, I'm going to be in a little bit of pain, but it'll be fine. I mean, I can get back to normal.
Do they say anything about follow-up for you after that?
It's
just with your doctor?
It's just with my doctor, or I go to LabCorp, or I go to, or I do a televisit, and that's it. I mean, I get like these hash mark points, and my coordinator will follow me basically for the rest of my life.
You because you will need to pee in a cup every now and then so they can get the levels,
the creatine
make
level.
Sure the creatine levels, to make sure that they are good enough. But all right, I think we can leave on that. I don't
Absolutely.
know.
I mean, because we don't know anything else after that other than
we don't know. I just wanted to say hi and introduce you, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all your support.
Yeah, we love you and we love each other. Yay.